What it do? What it do? What it do? What's good, everyone? All right. So I ain't gonna waste no time. About to get right into it. This week, the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever are playing in DC against the Washington Mystics. Now, the Washington Mystics host these two teams starting today and tomorrow. We know the Indiana Fever have not played since last week over the weekend, and Chicago Sky just played a few nights ago, losing to New York Liberty. Now, the reason why I have this picture up is because, as it reads, Capital One Arena, viewership and attendance showdown. So, with that being said, we all know that there's been a lot of buzz going around about Caitlin Clark, and she's not the only one that's bringing the limelight to the WNBA in this rookie class. Angel Reese making her case, saying that hey, they got people pulling up at their arenas. It's not about just one person; it's her too. So, with that being said, she has a chance to show that she's the top. She's the top dog. So, with that being said, can she make a stand? Can she pull the crowds there? She's definitely from the DC area. She's from the Maryland area. She's from the DMV area. So hey, she should have a lot of friends, family, whoever, high school. She played at Maryland, so she has a lot. She has a lot on her side, right? As one may say. But guess what? So does Caitlin Clark. So with that being said, let's run down the numbers so far between these two. Now, I didn't put in nobody else, just these two. These two are the talk of this rookie class. Everybody's look at Caitlin Clark, got her in the same category as Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Diana Taurasi, all of them. They're looking at her as that it. She's that one. Draymond Green came out and said, "Hey, she's not." Audra Wilson is marketable. A lot of people jumping on that. I ain't got nothing against Audra Wilson, but hey, we already know who's bringing it in. Who's bringing it in? So, Angel Reese saying, "Hey, I'm here too. It's about me too." So, today, the Baltimore native Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky are scheduled to play the Mystics, and Caitlin Clark and the Fever will play in town on Friday. Both contests will be played at Capital One Arena, and for this because they're expecting a big attraction from both of these two. Make no mistake, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Whether how you feel about Angel Reese, she is a betting star. But is she on the level of Caitlin Clark? No. I think she's number two to Caitlin Clark. She would think she's number one over Caitlin Clark, but you gotta think what Caitlin Clark accomplished going to two national titles. Yes, she didn't win, but she broke all-time records in college. So that puts her to the forefront immediately. Now, if Caitlin Clark didn't exist and Angel Reese had won two national championships coming in and had an all-around game and like Audra Wilson or Candace Parker and all of them, then yeah, I could see her being that type of girl. You know what I'm saying? She would, she's very influential, especially when it comes to social media. But her and Caitlin Clark have struggled, but Caitlin Clark numbers are slightly better than any one of them in the rookie class. And proving that, Caitlin Clark has just won Rookie of the Month, which she get to showcase that tomorrow night And like I said, Angel Reese just played, but she only had like what 11 points for this month of June. She gets to stamp her name a little further because she already played 2 games in June to Caitlin Clark. Now her point total, whatever it is, if she doesn't get over 12 points tonight, then that's gonna put her average at 11. And then all that Caitlin Clark got to do is tomorrow night is outperform her all around and out of perform one time in one game, then her 2 games. So now this, as noted, because this is off the Washington Mystics website. I guess it's what Top News, and they said that there are some tickets remaining for both games, though many are being sold on resale sites. Tickets for Friday's Mystic Fever game nearly sold out as soon as they went on sale. As they went on sale, they was nearly sold out. And they said that also, according to Alexine Malloy, chief business officer for the Mystics, we just really excited about the enthusiasm that we're seeing in the WNBA and for the Mystics. McAuley said that the demand. Oh, this thing keeps jumping. Said that demand for our season is at an all-time high, and which it is. But a lot of people, I understand that a lot of people want to give Angel Reese some credit. And like I said, to me, she has a part to play in it. But make no mistake, Caitlin Clark is the driving force behind everything. Charter flights, attendance, ticket sales, viewership, whatever you name it. She has that. Yeah, Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, they all playing their part, but they're not moving it. Because if you take Caitlin Clark from it, how much will people be viewing it? I mean, how much attendance will be happening? None of this won't be happening. The Washington Mystics literally moved a whole 2 back-to-back game. Mystics have a back-to-back game. They moved it to Capital One Arena. So being said is that it's important because they gonna get a boost in their economy in the DC area. They gonna get a boost of revenue for their team, the Mystics. You know what I'm saying? Whether the Mystics win or lose, it doesn't matter at this point. They're gonna get a boost. So, and if you look at the Mystics schedule again, the Chicago Sky don't play at Capital One Arena anymore this season. So this is why it is so important to recognize the impact that Caitlin Clark has on this rookie class. She has a strong impact on this rookie class. And this rookie class is led by her. She's the number 1 overall pick. Now, I'm going to go a little further. They say that they just a handful of single tickets remaining for Friday's game. I'm going to repeat that again. They say that there are just a handful of single tickets remaining for Friday's game, though others are available through resale as of Wednesday afternoon. The 400 level tickets are being sold right now for $60 before fees on Ticketmaster and $55 before fees on StubHub and SeatGeek. More tickets are available for Thursday night's game against the Mystic in the Sky. But McAuley said is expecting that the 100 and the 200 level sections to be full with a crowd nearly 10,000 fans. So they are expecting 10,000 fans tonight. The game started at 7. They're expecting 10,000 fans. How much fans do you think there's going to be tomorrow night? It's going to be well over 10,000. That place is going to be packed because of Caitlin Clark. It's going to be packed because the Capital One Arena holds 20,000. Now, what if Caitlin Clark fills up that whole 20? She would nearly double what they expect them to do tonight. That's power. That's power. They said that the resale tickets are over 70 before fees and Ticketmaster 60. So they say over the last 5 years, there just been in the WNBA. McAuley said, I think just to enhance opportunity to have this game on television, more games broadcast, both for the WNBA and the collegiate level, have brought more fans to the game. Exactly, because you have Rena Jackson, got the other young lady that played for the Minnesota Lynx, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, so forth and so on. What they have done in college and they following has brought a lot of attention. NIL has gave them the opportunity to capitalize on it, and that is something that none of these older generational talent in the WNBA couldn't do. It was great. Now I'm not taking nothing away from them. It was great, but social media didn't impact their life like it has impacted these young ladies' life coming into the league. And what Caitlin Clark has done in college transcended her to that person, shooting logo threes from deep from anybody, coming into the league, being blitzed 57 times more than anybody. That's respect because they know how dangerous she is. They're not doing it just because to show her she's a hard time. Yeah, they roughing her up. They roughing Angel Reese up. But Angel Reese impact for her team is getting rebounds. It's not scoring. Whatever point she chip in is beneficial. You know what I'm saying? But the Fever needs Caitlin Clark scoring, passing, rebounding, stealing, controlling the game to set everybody up. So when people say what does she bring to the game besides 3 points, she brings a lot. She has the impact that you can't ignore. So, but all in all, this game, like I said, this is going to be a test for Angel Reese to show that she really is that person. If she could, because I'm sure she's going to, she's going to say, oh, well, it's all about, me too, or we sold out. Because she's going to exaggerate and say that they sold out Capital One Arena. And the numbers going to show differently. So my thing is, don't go running your mouth and say, oh, we sold out, because you haven't sold out anything. Because the fact of the matter is, I'm about to show you why you haven't sold out anything. All right, so hold on. So attendance at non-Caitlin Clark WNBA games the last past weekend, 7,000, 4,000, 9,000, 7,000, 3,000, 10,000, 7,000. Attendance with Caitlin Clark WNBA games this past weekend, 274 and 17,401. That's nearly double or triple half of all these other numbers. So you gonna tell me playing in small arenas, because y'all sell out small arenas, y'all not playing in NBA arenas. That's the difference. There's only a few that I can name offhand that's playing in. Even the Las Vegas Aces don't play in an NBA stadium because they don't have one. They play in an arena. Now, when they bring an NBA team there, it probably will change. But you got the Sparks playing in the Lakers stadium. You got the Fever playing in the Indiana Pacers stadium. You got the New York Liberty playing in um the Barclays. And I think you have the Seattle Storm playing in the big arena too. Also, I think it's for hockey. I'm not sure. I think the Minnesota Lynx is one. Also, and I mean, so forth and so on. So let's not get it screwed that Angel Reese, you know. So, like, I just think that she should understand that her impact and Caitlin Clark's impact is totally different, and it's fine. And it seemed like she was fine. You had that right. You had that right to do that. And if you look at the viewership record for them the past weekend on ESPN, because you think about this, ESPN is not going to put the Chicago Sky on ESPN just because. They putting them on there because the Fevers, there's two matchups. There's the number one overall pick against the number 7th overall pick, and they have a rivalry. That's the only reason why it's on TV. Is because there's a rivalry and who they are. Hell, they could have easily matched the Fever up against the Connecticut Suns on TV. And that's a big game. The Connecticut Suns is 8-0. The Fever has Caitlin Clark, star power, viewership, looking on TV. They probably would have got same kind of viewership, but it just goes to show where people are paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, Caitlin Clark said, "Oh, well, I deserve credit too." But attendance numbers for these games that Caitlin Clark played and didn't play, suggest otherwise. So you can't sit here and say that, hey, I'm doing this when it's not that. It's not. So I just think that at the end of the day, it's going to be interesting. So if she thinks that, hey, her numbers is bigger, if she think her team sold out is bigger, then hey, because if you look at it right now, all eyes is on women's basketball, whether we like it or not, whether Angel Reese is the villain, Caitlin Clark is not, or who likes each other, who's not. The tension is on women's basketball more than ever. You know what I'm saying? The Sky Fever game, like I said, was the most viewed program on today on cable, according to ESPN, with a 1.53. I just show you the graphic up there. In the third quarter, well, we're not going to hash that incident, but but it just goes to show you, who has the stronger impact on basketball right now. And people might not want to admit it, but it is. And then here's another graphic right here, I think, of how much they have brought in. There you go. If you look at how much attendance has um the Indiana Fever has been in, it shows you they don't do, I think the last one was this one, 15. That's the lowest. The highest was 19, almost 20. And I just feel like at the end of the day, they going to reach that. I don't think the Chicago Sky is going to do the numbers. I don't even know if this game is on television or not tonight. I know for a fact that the Fever game is going to be on television. So, let me see right here real quick. Tonight, yeah, this game is not even on TV. Yeah, it's on I think it's on oh, it's on Amazon Prime. So it's on Amazon Prime tonight. So therefore, it will be shown. So if anybody got Amazon Prime, boom, you get to see it. I don't know. The next game won't be on, and then Friday's game, the Fever and the Mystics is going to be on Ion tomorrow night. So two primetime games, two primetime games. So that means attendance, viewership is at stake. Angel Reese, what you going to do? Are you going to bring the crowd? You going to bring the viewership on Amazon Prime and attendance tonight? Because if Caitlin Clark comes in and they on Ion and they have a big viewership on Ion better than Amazon Prime tonight, and they have a bigger attendance in the crowd on Friday than your Thursday, then there won't be no debate about who is the bigger draw. And once the numbers come in for both of these games, probably by next week, I will do another video showing who's the top dog in viewership and attendance record. And then there'll be no debate. But if you don't bring in close to what Caitlin Clark is going to do tomorrow night, then your point about celebrities pulling up and all of this stuff, you know, it's all the talking needs to stop. It's all about your game right now. Let your game do the talking. Stop. Let your game do the talking. Stop running your mouth so much. Stop begging for attention. Caitlin Clark go about her business. It don't faze her. So my suggestion for you, Angel, put up or shut up. Because hey, back-to-back games for the Mystic, we'll see. And that will be my sequelae. My end of my video today. It's early morning for me. I do have one more video today. I'm gonna get out because I want to do one of the Fever since they be back in action on Friday night. What's the expectation for this team now that they've been off a few days and everything like that? But make no mistake, Angel Reese, here's your chance. Here's your chance. You know what I'm saying? Being honest, you got the advantage. It's your hometown. It's your hometown. So let's see. Let's see if you can beat out Caitlin Clark. Let's see it. But until then, guys, it's your boy, Livewire Sports Media. Always do what we do. Bring the good to you.